Hello everyone and welcome back to CraftersMC Skyblock. This is episode 12 and today we are going to be doing custom quests made by you. You guys gave me a ton of quests to do both on YouTube and in Discord, and we are going to be doing a bunch of them in this video. The first beginning quest is actually on Discord, where we have to pick 2 out of the 5 random spoilers and then use them for the rest of the video. Okay, this could be really bad if we pick the wrong ones. I think we're just gonna go with the middle one. Every viewer must like and subscribe and turn on post notifications. That's a good one. I agree with that one. And then maybe the last one, have auto jump on. Oh no. Okay, well I guess we're gonna have auto jump on for the rest of this video. Oh yeah, that's gonna be painful. Now with the starter quest done, we can move on to some of the more grindy quests. This one's called the Giant Problem, and we have to fix all of our farms that were broken in the last episode. This is probably gonna take us a long time, but we are gonna have to do it either way, so I guess this quest isn't the worst. Now, if you don't remember last episode, the glitch was fixed where pumpkins and melons could grow without water, and now they have to, and that's why we have to redo all of this. I don't really know the best way to go about doing this, but I think to start off, we might as well just get rid of all of the pumpkins here. Oh, I didn't even think about this. Farming with auto jump on is gonna be such a pain. And with all of the pumpkins gone, I think I found the easiest way to add water to this farm. It's gonna hurt the rates of pumpkins and melons a little bit, but I think it's a lot better than just making like rows of water down the middle. All we have to do is like place water every 8 blocks, then leave 2 blocks of water in between and have another thing of water right here with some more pumpkins. So now we just have to do this for the entire pumpkin farm and then also the entire melon farm up here. All of the pumpkins should now be back in place. I totally forgot how long that took me the first time. It was insane. But it does look like having just a single water source every couple of blocks is working really well. I've already kind of started to work on the top layer here for our melons, and I actually think we're gonna move these cocoa beans down here so we have half sugarcane and half cocoa. Mostly because I never actually harvested any of the melons down here, so it's probably just better that we have the cocoa beans down here instead of making a whole nother layer for them. Also, mining these logs with the tree capacitator is so satisfying. That should finally be all of the melons and pumpkins replanted. It took us like forever, but it's now done. I also started planting all of our cocoa beans. I think we're gonna have all of these rows 3 tall, but I think we're gonna leave that for the next episode because it's gonna take us a while to do. Now with farming in mind, we can actually move on to the next quest, which is build a stupidly massive carrot farm. Now I don't know how big stupidly massive is, but I think what we're gonna do is harvest all of these potatoes and then expand this farm all the way to the borders. This should hopefully not take us too long. It is like really painful to play with auto jump on, like you just jump over literally everything. All of the potatoes should now be gone though, so we can start expanding the farm, then start planting in all of the carrots. We've currently only harvested about 1,000 carrots, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how much we have by the end of this. That should be all of the carrots planted, and now we just have to wait for them all to grow. This is way too many carrots, but there was also a second part to this quest where we have to harvest them all, so this is probably gonna be more enchanted carrots than we're ever gonna need, but they should all be harvested now. And that should be our second quest to complete. We can finally move away from farming because the next quest is kill a tier 3 revenant boss with inverted controls. So first off, we can start a tier 3 quest, then head over to the graveyard to kill some zombies. Then with a couple more kills left, we can go and turn on inverted controls. Oh yeah, okay, this is very disorienting. Oh. Also, I learned this on stream a couple of days ago, but the zombie heart is actually a helmet as well. I had like no clue this was a thing. It looks very weird, but it's actually so good. It gives plus 50 health and doubles our mending, which is like the wand we have. So although this is going to be really hard to do with inverted controls, I think this should be possible. But I guess here it goes. The boss is spawning in. Oh yeah, okay, no, this is kind of hard to aim. I think as long as we're like, he isn't moving, I think we should be good to just like not have to move our mouse much. Oh, okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. I do have to be careful with my health. We're gonna use our wand of mending a little bit. Okay, yeah, with the zombie heart as our helmet, the wand gives so much health. Oh, okay, yeah, he's just under 100,000 health. Just gotta make sure I keep healing. Oh, 10,000 health. He's like so close to dying. Yes, there we go. That is a tier 3 Revenant boss defeated with inverted controls. Oh, this is so hard to move around. We can move on to the next quest, which is build a slate's head. And I think it would actually be really cool to put it right above our storage island here, because I feel like this is where we spend most of our time. So first off, we can head over to the builder's shop and buy some different colors of concrete. We can then use water to turn the concrete powder into normal concrete. And just like that, we have a slate's head, as well as way too much leftover concrete. Whoops. The next quest is make 1 million coins in an hour, which I actually think is possible. The timer starts now. So we have 1 hour to get 1 million coins. I think the easiest way to do this is that somewhere we have a bunch of melons left over. And although we could use these to get more melon minions, I think what we're gonna do is turn them all into melon blocks. It would definitely take more than an hour for them to sell on the auction house, but I think if we sell them to an NPC, this should get us a pretty decent amount of money. Oh, okay, yeah, that was over 500,000 coins already, and I think our melon minions also have a bunch of melons in them as well. Then we can sell all these as well, and we're, oh my goodness, we're like 80,000 away. So with our newly fixed farms, we can quickly harvest a couple more melons, sell them to the NPCs, and that is 1 million coins in just over 10 minutes. This actually goes great with our next quest as well, because it is donate 10,000 coins to 100 players to make the total donation 1 million coins. So we have to give all the money in our purse right now to 100 different players. This is gonna be really interesting. I think what we're gonna do to start with is just go around the hub and look to see if anyone wants to trade. Like, do you want to trade? Oh, they did. Awesome. Okay, that is 1 out of 100 done. There's number 2, number 3, number 4. Okay, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would to just give away money, so I think what we're gonna do is put in chat that I'm giving away 10,000 coins. And hopefully, yeah, just like that, people should start visiting our island and we can start just giving them some coins. Okay, yeah, there is already so many people here. I guess we just start giving coins to people. Oh, we got 1 rotten flesh from that one. Nice. And finally, with 1 more trade, that is all 1 million coins gone. That did take me a lot longer than I expected to find 100 people that would actually take a trade request, but we did it. Thank you to everyone who did help out. There was a lot of people on my island, and it was a ton of fun. Also, we got traded like the most random things ever. I think they were just giving me whatever they had in their inventory. Amogus. Moving on to the next quest, we have to turn all the grass into dirt on our island. I do have to say that these islands look a ton better with like greenery and grass to them. But that actually brings us on to the next quest, which is then place 1 grass to have it all regrow. This is probably gonna be a lot of waiting, but we can place 1 grass on each of the islands and I guess they will slowly regrow. This is pretty much just watching paint dry, so let's move on to the next quest, which is upgrade a minion from tier 1 to tier 11. And although we could do this really quickly with a melon minion, I think we're actually gonna try and fully max out another type of minion. I think we're gonna go for a pumpkin minion, mostly because that's like the second easiest thing we can harvest right now. With a couple of pumpkins harvested, we can start by crafting the tier 1 minion. Then we can start upgrading it to level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's level 9, level 10, and that is a level 11, which means that is another quest complete. complete. Let's move on to the next quest, which is craft a stack of bricks, then throw it immediately into the void. Now, I'm pretty sure the only way to get bricks is by using clay, and to get clay, we actually have to go to the server trade menu. I don't think we've actually ever used the server trading before, but I'm pretty sure what it is we can like trade one item for another. One of the things we can actually trade for is clay, where we need 12 wheat seeds for one clay ball. So let's just quickly harvest a little bit of wheat. Then with the 12 stacks of seeds, we can head over to the server trade menu again. And this should be enough to buy exactly a stack of clay balls just like that. Then we can throw them into the furnace. And after a little bit of smelting, we should have exactly a stack of bricks, which we need to immediately throw into the void. And that is another quest complete. We can actually use all this wheat that we just collected because the next quest is craft 100 cookies. So let's grab some cocoa beans and craft up a ton of cookies. That should be more than 100. The next quest is to go to a random player's island and trade them an egg without context. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do /visit A. Okay, this is just a random person, so let's go visit their island. Hopefully they're online. Oh, they are. Let's go. Can we send them a trade request? And then we can trade them an egg without context. Do they oh, they accept. Oh my goodness. And we can check that quest off of our list. This next quest is gonna be a little scary because we have to throw our blaze chestplate into the void and then MLG it. So I think what we're gonna do is build up a little bit on the side of our island, and then we're gonna do a test first with a dirt block to see if I can actually do this. So let's throw it off, and then I think that should be enough time where we can come back and... Oh, okay, we did actually catch that. So now I guess it's time to do it with our blaze chestplate. This thing costs literally millions of coins, but I guess let's just go for it. There it goes. Please. Oh, we got it! Oh, we're good. Oh, that was the scariest thing ever. Oh my goodness. Putting our blaze chestplate safely away, the next quest is to harvest 3.5 melons. Moving on to the next quest, we have to get a golden feather RNG drop from grinding out ducks. And I'm pretty sure this means these ducks here in the birch forest, there's a bunch of them that just sit in the lake. Apparently they have like a really rare drop, so I guess we're gonna keep farming these guys until we get it. Well, it's been a couple of hours and we still have not been able to get it. I think we've killed over like 3,000 ducks. So before I spend any more of my life doing this, I think we're gonna say no to this quest and head on to the next one, which is called Dedicated Pumpkin. Harvest 1,000 pumpkins with a wooden axe, no enchants or effects. So we have our wooden axe here. I think our rancher boots counts as some effects because it gives speed, so we're gonna have to take those off, and I guess we're just gonna be mining pumpkins for a while. That took way too long to get 1,000 pumpkins, but that quest should be completed, and then we can use these pumpkins for the next quest, which is craft a stack of enchanted pumpkins. So we can turn all of these into enchanted ones. That is 7, so we need a lot more, so I guess let's get to farming. And that is a stack of enchanted pumpkins. The next quest is make a statue of a cookie, and I'm thinking since we have a slate's head over on this storage area, we can have like a cookie above this storage area, just to make it symmetrical, and I also think it would look really cool if there was like a cookie up there. So we can start by buying some terracotta. I really don't know if this is gonna look good, but I guess we can try. Then we can start building. Now I'm liking how it looks, but we have two different variations of it. We have one made with spruce and oak planks, and then one made with terracotta. I really don't know which one looks better. Like the wood one looks okay, but it's really dull, and the terracotta one looks great, but it's really orange. I do think we're gonna keep the terracotta one just because it looks a little better in my opinion. If you guys think the wood one looks better, please tell me in the comments. Moving on to the next quest, it is bring on the pain, and we have to drop all items you have in your inventory into the void. Up next, we're heading over to the Slayer quests because we have to get the Maddox bat phone. I'm not completely sure what this is, but if we check our recipe book and go down to the Slayer recipes... Oh yeah, the Maddox bat phone recipe is unlocked at Wolf Slayer level 3, and okay, that doesn't look too bad to craft. In between episodes on stream, we actually did a bunch of Wolf Slayers, and we got Wolf Slayer level 3, so we can claim all of these rewards. And as you can tell, one of the recipes that we unlock with this is the bat phone recipe, so we can actually craft this now. So I got some enchanted cobblestone, a piece of enchanted redstone, and a piece of enchanted iron, and I think, yeah, we can craft the Maddox bat phone. So pretty much what this item does is it adds Call Maddox shortcut to the Skyblock menu, allowing you to talk to him remotely. So I think what that means is if we're in the caves and we want to start a Slayer quest, instead of going all the way to Maddox in the village... Oh! Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, so I just right-clicked and it says you can now call Maddox from your Skyblock menu. So you actually have to activate it. But I'm pretty sure now if we open up the Skyblock menu, yes, we can actually call Maddox. Oh, it's ringing. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, okay, yeah, and then it opens up the Slayer menu, and then we can start a quest if we want. On to the next quest, we actually have to crash our game, and after doing some research, apparently snow crashes our game. And yeah, there we go. That is another quest complete. For the next couple of quests, we're actually gonna have to make some smaller islands. That's the first island completed, and that is the second island complete. I think both of those look pretty good together. To start off, we have to build a microwave on this island. I have no clue why, but I'm not complaining. We can start off by grabbing some materials. And just like that, we have ourselves a microwave. Now for this island, the quest is build a water elevator from the bottom of the world to world height. So I think what we're gonna do is have the water elevator come through the farms, then through this island, then all the way up to the top, and that should look pretty cool. Now we've built all the way up to build height. You can't even see the islands from down here. And I've actually found something really cool. Since Crafters doesn't have kelp, you can't really build a water elevator. But what they've done is made it so that not every single water has to be like a source block. So I'm pretty sure what that means is we can literally just place one block of water here, let it flow all the way down, then have it go straight through our island and into the void. And this is the cool part. This is all flowing water, but if we come all the way down here and place one piece of soul sand, all of this turns into a bubble column. So I'm pretty sure we can just go all the way up. Now we'll make this island look a little better in a second, but with that quest complete, we can move on to the next one, which is build a CubeCraft starter island. And what better place to have it than at the top of the bubble column? I think would be like a cool little secret that if you go up the water column, you get back to CubeCraft Skyblock. So like for every build in this episode, we can go grab some materials and then get started. So far it's looking pretty good, and ignoring the very flat tree, I kind of miscalculated the world height. Other than that though, it should be completely done. It definitely does bring back some memories. I also used the water column here to go up through the pond on the island. I thought that was pretty cool. The next quest is to defeat a tier 4 revenant solo. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue if this is actually possible, but to start off, I do actually want to upgrade our zombie heart a little bit. If we grab a couple stacks of diamonds and throw them into the crafting table with our zombie heart, we can actually craft the crystallized heart, which with the plus 50 health, it also gives plus 10 defense and plus 50 intelligence. We can then start a tier 4 revenant quest, kill a bunch of zombies. Now before we spawn in the boss, I'm pretty sure if we just take him head on, I don't think we're gonna win this, but I'm pretty sure there's kind of a spot at the top of the caves here. I think if we stand like right here while fighting the boss, I don't actually think he can hit us if we are standing there. We do still have to be careful because if we don't hit him, he will just keep regenerating health. But yeah, I really have no clue how this is gonna go. Let's just spawn him in. Oh, this is actually kind of terrifying. Okay, there he is. Okay, he can still hit us. Oh yeah, okay, this is what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he gets a little confused. Again, this guy has like 1.5 million health. It's actually kind of insane. I have to be careful of my health. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and I really don't think we're gonna do this. We just got him under 1 million health and he only has 40 seconds left before he despawns, I think. So I'm pretty sure we just aren't ready for this boss yet. Like for some reason, he just regenerated to 1.5 million hearts again. He was hitting me as well. I am so confused. But yeah, I think we're gonna need a better sword before before we try and do tier 4 again. Oh, what? I think we've just found the smallest chicken ever. Moving on to the next quest, we have to jump into the void 1,000 times. Now, I'm pretty sure the easiest way to do this is to come down to our pumpkin farm, and I'm pretty sure there's a way to actually set our spawn point. Yeah, if we go to profiles, we can actually change spawn point. It does cost 10,000 coins, but it's only, we can get that pretty quickly. Then I'm pretty sure if we just walk into the void, we'll spawn right back and then just fall into the void again. There is some spawn protection, but we do die after a couple seconds, and then I guess we just keep doing this for 1,000 times. That should be all 1,000 deaths to the void, so we can move on to the next quest, which is to make a 10 by 10 block out of melons, and what better place to do it than above our farming island. That looks pretty good, so moving on to the next quest, we have to harvest a 1 carrot. So this shouldn't be too difficult, we just gotta get out our diamond hoe and then just swing at it. Next up, we have to challenge 5 people in the arena. Alright, here is our first contestant. We're apparently going with rogue swords only. This is gonna go great. Oh, okay, this is gonna be pretty close. I had them in a combo there for a second. They do have fire damage, though. I don't know, come here. Oh, I was so close. Alright, here is our second contestant. It looks like they have... Oh, yeah, no, they just one-shot me. That's cool. Alright, on to the third opponent. For some reason, they are just an arm with my eyes on it. Doesn't make sense, but we are doing sumo. I feel like they have like a little bit of an advantage because all I can see is their arm, but it's fine. We can still easily win this. Come on, it's so close. Oh, did we get him? I think we got him. Yes, let's go. We actually won one. All right, here is our fourth opponent. I don't know, they seem pretty good. Oh, okay, we won that one. Nice. And here we go for the final duel. I've just been one-shotted. No, that's great. Make at least 2 pieces of golem armor, then throw them into the void. So this is going to be a little painful, but we can craft up some helmets and some boots and throw them into the void. That was such a waste of iron, oh my goodness. And moving on to some of the final quests in this episode, we have to find all of the fairy souls. We're currently a little under halfway there, so this is probably gonna take us some time. I do know there's a list of the fairy soul locations in the Discord and probably on a YouTube video, so we might have to use that if we are getting stuck, but yeah, let's do this. That took a pretty decent amount of time, but we do now have all of the fairy souls found in the park, so now we can move on to the deep caverns. And here is the final one in the deep caverns, so now we just have to head into the main village and do all of these. And with one final fairy soul, that is all of them found. I do have to say a huge thanks to Chaos the Chaos. I used their video to find all of the fairy souls. Without it, it would have taken me so much longer. Their channel will be in the description if you want to go and find the fairy souls yourself, but yeah, oh, it feels so nice to have them all completed. We can actually spend all of these now as well. It looks like we can exchange 40 times, so we're probably gonna be here for a bit. And with all of the fairy souls exchanged, this chat looks kinda crazy. And then moving on to the final quest, this is probably gonna be the hardest one so far. We have to place a dirt block. That is actually going to be all the time we have for this video, so thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you all did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and other than that, hope you all have an awesome rest of your day.